Welcome back to our channel. Welcome, hi. Welcome back. Oh god, okay. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So today I'm doing this look right here on this cool tone taupey type of cat eye drama with a pop of pink. That's what this title is going to be called. That whole thing. I decided that the internet is just flooded with warm tone looks. Just flooded. That's what everybody wants. But I just feel like, especially people like me who have green eyes or blue eyes or gray eyes, when you do a cool tone, it just makes the color of your eyes stand out so much more. At least I think so. That's what I see in my face. So I really love cool tones. So that's what I decided to do today. So if you like this look, please go ahead and watch and learn how to do it. Learn how I do it. Also, just a short little note before I start the video. I know I have video requests that I need to do. I've had several people message me about their what they want to see on this channel, like a really deep purple smoky eye, a skincare routine, this and that. I will get to those, I promise. They just, certain looks and certain things, certain videos take a little bit more time and preparation than others. Then, you know, I'm just sitting here doing my makeup. So, but I will get to those. I have a little, sorry, I'm snapping that and that's probably so annoying. But I do have a little booklet where I'm keeping all of those ideas put down, and I will be doing them at some point, so keep an eye out because I promise I will get to your suggestions and your requests. So again, if you like this look and you want to know how I got it, please keep watching. And also subscribe to my channel so that way you can see any upcoming looks and make requests to what you want to see. Thanks for watching. Bye! I'm back from my intro. No makeups on. However, I did prime my lid with a little concealer and powder just to cover up veins, redness. That's really important. We're gonna jump right in. This is a little dark, but I'm actually gonna take, it's Kat Von D, oh god, I just blinded the whole camera. It's Kat Von D's Interstellar palette. Gosh, I have no idea if they still sell this or not because Kat Von D's palettes usually just disappear after a while, but I'm gonna be using this color called Killing Moon. It is a very gray brown, and like I said, it's kind of dark, but it's that very taupey feel. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place that in the outer corner and in the crease. Now, I want to try and do a cut crease or a half cut crease or, you know, things of that nature, but is undecided quite. I think we're gonna. Oh gosh, beauty gurus all over YouTube just make it seem so perfect, like there's never any issues, there's never any setbacks, it's so easy. Just, and you know what? No, that's not how it always works. Sometimes you're in the middle of your makeup and you just want to scream because it's not blending. So now I'm going to take the same big fluffy brush and I'm going to go into my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. I'm sorry, I have no way of blocking this so it doesn't blind you, but I am going to take the first two colors, which is Citry and Latness. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do the same thing. The whole idea behind eyeshadow is by building and blending. If you do the two B's, you will be pretty well off in your eyeshadow application. Oh gosh, okay. She's babbling. So I'm just taking that and I'm really, as you can see, I'm just kind of brushing everywhere because like I said, we're gonna have to do concealer to cut this crease anyway, but by kind of just rubbing your brush everywhere, back and forth and circular motions, but all over, you're getting a really good blend. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe 330, which it's like a giant version of a pencil brush. I mean, this is really big, but, and I'm going to go ahead and take the color, the Baratus. It is an extremely, extremely cool tone brown. And I haven't used this this brush on my eye. Used it on my face for a highlight brush, but never on my eye. But this, oh, that's nice. Okay. And I am just going to put that lower on the lid and then blend it out into the crease. Oh, wow, that is nice. Okay, I'm going to take the same brush because it does have a really nice point, and I'm going to continue to take that color Liberatus, and I'm just putting it on just on the end of the brush, and I'm going to put it just in that crease. This is going to be a cut crease, so to really just, I mean, have a blunt line there is not what we want per se, but I mean, it's gonna look that way once we have our cut crease anyway, so we're not really hurting anything. So I'm just really gonna focus that color in the crease and then blend outward. And I'm gonna continue to build it in that outer V. Okay, then I'm gonna go into the giant color in the middle called Lazarus. And I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush again. This is the M441. I don't know their names, so I just have to look every time. And I'm gonna go over everything. This is an extraordinarily soft, like suede brown. And by going through with this again, we're just blending everything together. I'm gonna continue to use the Liberatus, but I'm also gonna mix a little bit of Shacks. It's the black. So I just wanna slowly go darker and darker and darker. So I'm mixing that really cool tone brown with the black in order to just get it dark. Okay, as you can see, I'm kind of drawing a line outward, not like directly just being like, but I'm kind of wiggling my brush on its side like that so I can get kind of an outward shape, because we're gonna turn it into a liner anywho. Well, not the eyeshadow, but the shape. Oh gosh, I'm not making sense. But I'm pulling it a little bit outward, more like a cat eye, but I don't like calling it a cat eye because to me that doesn't look like a cat eye because I'm not flicking up, I'm just going out. I like to call it the fan eye because it looks like I'm fanning it outward. I'm going to switch palettes really quick though, and I'm going to go into my Jaclyn Hill palette because this color in her palette called Central Park, it's probably not focused, but this color, it's just the prettiest dark brown ever. And I also mix it with the color next to it, which is called Soda Pop, and it's like a really dark purple, but by mixing them it just makes Central Park a little bit more neutral and not so brown and warm. I do that frequently when I'm doing a cooler toned eye. I don't typically do this cool, but when I'm doing a cooler toned eye and I just really want a neutral dark instead of like a brown, I will mix Central Park and Soda Pop, which again is that dark purple and the dark brown together, and it just gives you the most perfect dark color. Okay, back in with our big old fluffy brush. This is coming together quite nicely. But now it's time to cut the crease, and this is where it all goes to hell. I'm about to ruin this whole... I don't even know why I'm doing this. Because the color I'm putting back on is not that... Okay, whatever. Just forget it. We're doing it. We're just doing it. Okay, so I'm just taking my concealer. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand because I don't want too much. So you're just going to dip... This is an Morphe M421, so it's just... Oh gosh, you're not going to be able to see because my camera doesn't autofocus. It's just a tiny little flat shadow brush. Does it even say? No, whatever. I'm going to dip it into that concealer on the back of my hand. And I'm going to carefully, I'm going to start in the inner corner right here. I'm going to squint my eyes down to where they're almost closed. And slowly I'm going to follow the crease up into a half circle. As you can see, I am just kind of dragging the concealer over very lightly, also making sure to blend down. As I'm going further over, I'm running out of product, and that's good because it's going to make it really easy to blend the concealer out. Okay. And then with my finger, I'm just going to do the outer corner and blend that down. Okay. Now really quickly, before I start getting creasing and all sorts of sadness, I'm going to take a fluffy flat brush. I know that doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, but I will show you what I mean, even though it's bright pink. Oh God, I should have prepared. This is a Luxie 239 precision shader brush. I'm gonna take the color Celios, oh boy, in the Shade and Light palette, which is just a matte white. And I'm going to put that over what we just did in order to set it. If we don't set it, we're gonna find creasing. It's the same thing when you're just putting concealer on your eye before your eyeshadow. So I'm going into the color in Jaclyn Hill's palette, Beam, and on my just Morphe M124, dry. I'm not doing this wet. Once I get it applied, if I feel like it needs more, you know, in your face, bam, then maybe I'll add some, you know, water or whatever I need to add to this, but for right now I just want to get it kind of applied to see where we're at. Then I'm going to take this color by Urban Decay. It's Mushroom. It's just a single. My friend gave it to me and I've been so inspired to use it, so I'm going to use it. Taking that same flat brush and I'm going to just start blending it together. Just going really light-handedly and then working my way in. I am going to go ahead and wet my brush. So and then I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette into Beam with, again, the same brush. And I just wanted to make sure that this white was more pigmented, so I'm going to dip back into that and apply her. And then I'm going to go ahead and back into Mushroom with a wet brush because they're both very shimmery, like shiny, shimmery colors. So when you add water or glycerin or whatever you gotta do, is gonna make them that much more pigmented. And see, look how beautiful that looks. Oh, wow. Okay, this has turned very gray and I didn't really expect it to. I wanted more of a taupey, so I think I am, gosh, I don't know, it's very pretty though. I can't decide. There's going to be a little surprise at the end, though. We're going to add a little bit of color. I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M330. I'm going to go into the second to last color in this palette, which is called Solace or Solace. I think it's Solace, but whatever. And this is a true neutral brown, but this just went very gray, and I just feel like it's not very taupey, it's just very gray. So I'm going to add a tiny bit more brown into that. And because this brush is so perfect for this, because it does have that little tip on it, so it just makes it very easy to get in there. I'm going to go ahead and do my liner now. This is where I'm going to scream. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I do my Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and I have not had it dry out on me yet, and I have like 4 or 5 different colors. So anyways, so I'm going to just do my whole eye and then turn it into like a straight wing. Oh gosh, can I? Gosh, if you ever want me to stop talking, just tell me to do my eyeliner, because it's mute over here. I almost wish I had done a brown eyeliner. Gosh, I think brown would have been really pretty since it's a taupe look and not a gray. Oh well, she's here now. But I do have a solution for that. Stay tuned. Okay, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to hope that I'm staying in frame, is I'm going to go from the outer corner of my eye and go straight like out. Like that. Just create that little line. And then just go straight in. And just gonna have like a moment here with this wing because I think that is the most beautiful wing I've ever done, and I got it on camera. Oh my god. Now if I don't mess this up. Holy crap, I don't know how I did that. Look at those. What? What? I mean, I did have a little goof right here, but we're gonna pretend that didn't happen because holy crap, they're even. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation, concealer, do the rest of my face makeup, and then we'll do our under eye and kind of finish up everything and do our little surprise at the end. Okay, I'm back. My face makeup obviously is on. We're gonna go ahead and do the rest of this eye look. I just wanted to do all of the face makeup off camera because I don't want this video to be a million years long like last time. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just line my waterline. Why? What happened? I didn't put that much highlight on, but you know, here she is. She's living her best life as a glazed donut. Okay, I'm gonna go back with my Morphe M330, again, that giant pencil brush, and I'm gonna go back into, oh my gosh, what was this called again? Liberatus, that's right, which is that really gray, brown, taupey crap. I am putting that over my liner. I want this liner to kind of blend in with the shadow a little bit better. I don't want it to be as blunt. This is a Coastal Scents brush. It's probably one of my favorite brushes of all time. It doesn't have a number, but I can try and explain it. But it's just this tiny little like smudgy, pencil-y type brush. I don't know, it's one of my favorite for my lower lash line. I use it all the time. So I'm gonna use that today. I'm gonna go back into the Interstellar palette and back into that color called Killing Moon, which is just that super, oh my goodness, super grayish brown. And I'm just going to start to smudge the lower lash line. Now, I always do my waterline liner first because that way when I'm smudging an eyeshadow out, that black liner, if you have any wiggles or any like feathering, I guess you could say, it'll blend with that shadow and make it even smokier. So it really just works out. I don't know what I want on this lower lash line. I mean, like I do, but I don't. You should feel me? Liberatus, and I'm going to smoke her out too. Basically just taking the same steps that I did up on the upper lid and just doing it for my lower lash line. Okay, gosh, oh, I love it. Okay, I am so pleased right now. Because I just put powder on my face, I'm gonna fix my highlight really quick, even though she's still popping, but you know what? You can just never have too much. You just never can. You can never have too much good highlight. Listen, this is an extra step that you absolutely 100% do not have to do. I was just feeling like this is very basic, which is fine, but I personally I need something. I need a little something. I'm gonna take a teeny tiny little guy here. And I'm going to make a little pop on the inner corner. Oh gosh, is it called Profusion? Yeah, Profusion Cosmetics, super ridiculously cheap palette. I got it at Target for 10 bucks for all of these. And I was pleasantly surprised with these. Like, if you're just getting into makeup, I highly suggest you go to Target and get Profusion palettes because they don't just have the pink, they have a bunch of different ones. But instead of spending buku bucks on a big expensive palette, just see if you are into makeup and go get one of these because let me tell you, it's worth it. Okay, I'm gonna take this like bright lavendery, pinkish, purple bubblegum. That's what I'm taking. And I'm going to put it right on the inner corner. Oh That just came out of my eye. That's terrifying. That was the longest hair ever. So in just little tiny circular motions, I am adding that little pop. Again, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this. And you could do it with other colors too. It doesn't have to be pink. You could totally do it with blue, green, purple. And I'm gonna wet my brush, the same brush I applied that pink with. I'm gonna go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette and use that same color called Beam, which is that like white, and I'm just gonna press that over that pink. It's the same color we used on our inner corner, so to kind of oh yes, yes, to kind of combine it with that pink. There's nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and apply mascara. I should though, but I hate them. I hate them. Yes, hate is a strong word, and I hate them. I hate lashes. They're the most annoying things in the whole world. They just drive me absolutely freaking insane. I was gonna put lashes on, but with Lash Paradise, you don't need lashes because your own look like falsies, and so you don't need lashes with Lash Paradise. So we're not doing them because I hate lashes. I hate them so much. I wish I didn't hate them because they are so pretty, but I hate them. So we're not doing lashes. Sorry. Okay, so this is the finished look. It was a tiny bit more dramatic than I had actually planned, but I absolutely love how this came out. I think I was having several moments all through the video like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This came out so good. I'm shocked. What happened? How did I do this? Sometimes you just amaze yourself, and that's great. So if any of you start to do recreations, please show me, because that's so exciting when people actually watch you and they get inspired by you, even if it's not the same thing, even if you do different colors. But if I've inspired you at all to recreate something, please show me, because it would just make my day. It would just make me so happy. So if you like this video and you like this look and you want to see more, please like it and subscribe. So if you like this look, again, please recreate it and show me and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.